Welcome to Bahamas Educational Express, Social Studies lesson, a visit to Japan. In this lesson, learners will be able to locate the country of Japan on the world's map, discuss the cultures of Japan, and compare the culture and the physical landmark make up to the Bahamas. Japan. Japan has four main islands: Hokkaido, Honshu, or the mainland, Shikoku, and Kyushu. 45% of the island is mountainous. The ruler is an emperor. The religion is Shinto and Buddhism. Japan is known as the land of the rising sun. The islands are on top of mountains formed by volcanoes. The area size of Japan, 37,800 square kilometers. The population, 124 million. And the capital city is Tokyo. Let us look at the climate of Japan. Temperature in the central and southern parts in the winters are cold, summer dry, hot, and wet. Temperature in the north in the summer are cooler, winters are cold. Rain in the south part. Snow falls anywhere in the winter. Mount Fuji is located on Honshu Island, and it is the highest mountain in Japan at 3,776 and 24 centimeters, which is equivalent to 12,389 feet. The industries of Japan. Japan is known for electronics and electrical engineering, heavy engineering, which comprises of cars and ships, textiles, chemicals, banking. Companies are the Heihachi, Honda, Mitsubishi, NEC, Nissan, Toshiba, Toyota, and Sony. Industrialization. We know that Japan is an industrial place and they produce a lot of products, and we can see from the watches to the motorcycles to the cameras to the computers. There are few natural resources, however, on Japan. The main job of many people in Japan is manufacturing. The geography of this country. The country is an archipelago. There are many islands that make up Japan. Frequent earthquakes can be felt on Japan. Therefore, Japan has very few tall buildings. Their houses are made of wood or a type of strong cardboard. The traditional houses in Japan, there are no beds because the houses are small. People sleep on the futon, a type of mattress. It is on the floor and rolled up in the morning. Let us look at another tradition of Japan, the tatami. The floors are covered with straw mats called tatami. The floors are kept spotless and clean. When entering the house, people must take off their shoes. However, let's look at the modern homes. The tatami is replaced with tiles. The futons are replaced with modern beds. Now we're going to talk about the traditional dress of Japan, the traditional clothing of Japan. The kimono is the traditional clothing. Kimono is a long, loose gown that is tied around the middle with a wide sash called an obi. Kimonos are worn by men and women from all classes. The materials and the colors showed the classes. Silk was reserved for the upper class, like the samurai, while others wore hemp, remi, cotton, and other common fabrics. The food of Japan. The crepe is a fish which, like the Irish, is a symbol of strength and courage. There's also the rice cakes. Example of rice cakes can be called mochi, meaning fortune. There is also a drink or a sweet spice rice wine. The wine is said to destroy evil spirits and build up strength. Let us learn about the holidays in Japan. One of the holidays is their New Year's Day. On the first day of January, New Year's Day, many Japanese families wear their traditional dress. There's also the Children's Day. Children's Day is another big holiday in Japan. On this day, children might receive small gifts of envelopes containing money from relatives and friends who may visit during this holiday. The Irish Festival and Children's Day. The Irish Festival of Children's Day is celebrated on the 5th of May. In the past, boys in Japan were given more attention than girls, and the celebration was mostly for boys. During the festival, gaily colored paper and cloth kites fly from bamboo poles in the garden. The children also have kites which they fly high in the air, and they wage kite battles with their friends. Some kites are made in the shapes of dragons, butterflies, dragonflies, and carp. Here we have the different shaped kites. Plant. The Irish leaves are a symbol of courage and strength. They are put into a boy's bath to make him strong and brave. Tokyo City. Today, Tokyo City is a modern place. It has modern factories, offices, busy streets, televisions, and very few tall buildings. Tokyo City. When you visit the countryside of Japan, you will see acres of rice fields or farms. In Japan, there are many different buildings and gardens that are a big part of their culture. They do not actually come from Japan. Their ideas came from China. And here is an example of the buildings in Japan. This has been your lesson on a visit to Japan.